Graham, I know you want to get back to winning at home, but I'm sure you'll settle for a point against a very good and a very informed Bradford side.
No, I won't settle for a point. We just had that discussion in the dressing room, and we were very good. We were very good today, particularly second half. And I'm a little bit. Oh, I have to choose my words correctly. I'm frustrated that we didn't win the game. I thought we deserved to win it. There was only one team going to win it. There's a lot of talk this week about Bradford and their players and how good they are and their goal scorer and Andy Cook and the clean sheets and things like that. There was a lot of talk, but people obviously underestimated the Newport County resilience, character, and the Newport County players. I thought they were very, very good today. I think the clinical side of the game, probably why Bradford are where they are in the league. They had one chance and they took it, and that come from an error from our team. So we have to cut them errors out, and we have to be a little bit more clinical in front of goal. And I don't think our lads will be too far off.
The frustration, saying you had one mistake, but then more than atoned your defenders for their actions for the rest of the half, and it's just not being able to have that little bit of extra quality to punish sides in the same way they punish you.
Yeah, fair shout. Yeah, I couldn't disagree with that. But we're a great group. We never know when we'll be. We've got great, massive hearts, resilience, character, all them words that I've used. But I thought today we showed a lot of quality. We played well. We moved the ball. And we got into good areas. It was just those moments, and you're probably looking at two top League Two teams. Albeit the league table doesn't suggest that. The league table suggests there was only one top team there today, that being Bradford. But let me tell you, that was a top performance from us, and we've had many of them since I've come through the front door. So I'm really pleased with the lads, their work rate, their effort, and the commitment. But yeah, I don't want to stand here and I don't want to be getting well done's and good lads and all this nonsense. I want to win games of football, and today we had an opportunity to win a game of football, and we didn't quite take it. So that was our message. I think the lads they were echoing that in the change room. They feel a little bit frustrated, a little bit disappointed that they didn't win it, because they deserve to win it. Let's be honest, let's have it right. So yeah, they're the things that we'll need to work on. They're the things that we need to fix, and they're the things we need to take forward if we're to progress as a team, as a club.
It might have been easier to get 3 points had Bradford been down to 10 men. A bizarre scenario in the first half. What was your take on it?
Well, opinions get you in trouble. The truth gets you into trouble. So I would rather not comment on it. I think the whole of the football world can make an assessment, and I think we will all agree that the assessment that everybody makes will be the correct assessment. How the referee come to the conclusion he's come to, listen, let's talk about the lads, let's talk about our performance, let's talk about the football club, all the good things that's happening. I'd rather not stand here and spend 2-3 minutes talking about crazy decisions.
Can I ask you then, have you ever seen it before where a goalkeeper gets his pitch markings wrong and handles outside the box because he thought the rugby 22-yard line was the penalty area?
Well, let's have it right. I do have a degree of sympathy for the goalie. I do have a degree of sympathy for him, and if he's made an error, it's an error, and it's a basic, and it's an honest error. But where I do draw the line is, if our players made an honest error, we'd be punished. Honest errors don't really count in the laws of the game. So in the laws of the game, the law is pretty plain, pretty simple, pretty basic. Even a daft Irishman like myself can understand the laws of the game, and particularly that incident. Why the laws of the game were not applied, I will never know. I've got to go in and see the referee. I'm sure he'll come up with some sort of story. But hey ho, look, it's gone. It's not a lot we can do about it, and it's irregular. So you kind of get used to decisions. So and at the end of the day, the referees, they're trying to do their best. They're trying to, but just apply the letter of the law. If you're going to apply it, do the game, just apply the letter of the law, just do it properly. But it's frustrating. But I do have a degree of sympathy for the goalkeeper. But I also have to say we can't pick and choose when we apply the letter of the law.
On to Tuesday, Wimbledon. Hopefully you can get that home win. In terms of fitness, is everyone fit and available? No Graham Coughlan in the squad today.
Yeah, Calvin's he's felt a little bit of tightness. That was probably more precaution. He felt a little bit of tightness in the hamstring area. So that was a little bit disappointing. He couldn't work on Thursday and he couldn't work on Friday. So the precaution we've taken was obviously we didn't want it to get any worse. We don't want to put him at risk. So we'll assess again, as I said, we'll assess not only Callum in the morning, but we'll assess the rest of the squad. Again, 24 hours, 48 hours will make a world of difference to this group of lads. Just get rested up. So we'll, again, like I say, injuries, I have no idea at this moment in time. There will be a couple of cuts and bruises and some sore bodies, but we'll assess them again in the morning and Monday morning and see what we've got going into Tuesday.
Brilliant. Well done and hard luck.
Brilliant, thank you.
In terms of with the boys, that's Stevenage, Leighton Orient, now Bradford, where you've had the better of them. That must be good in terms of when you're building, especially for next season and things, when you're saying to the boys, look, you're a top side.
Yeah, I think that's 3 draws you've just mentioned there, Chris, and then obviously the win was Swindon. So look, it's frustrating. Yeah, we should be winning. We should be taking our moments. We should be a little bit more decisive in our defensive work at the back. But they're things that we need to work on, and I do believe, I've been in the game a long time, I do believe they are pre-season things. You iron them out over the course of pre-season. So look, I have to give the staff and the players an absolute pat on the back to all of them, because they are working so hard. I do demand a lot, I do ask a lot. I'm a very hard man to please. So they are trying their best to please me, and let's be fair, they're a brilliant. I've just said that to them. They're a brilliant group of lads. They're a brilliant group of lads to work with. I love their character and their resilience. And there's only been 1 or 2 times this season that I've really had to get word into them. But I love going in. I've said it and I've been consistent, but I love going in to work with them because they're a great set of lads. But yes, we want to win, we want to succeed, we want to be successful, and we want to be winning games and not drawing games. I don't like getting pats on the back for being mediocre. I want to be successful, and I think the players know that, and I think they're on board. They've bought in, and I think we're looking forward to moving on together the future for sure. But we've got a massive challenge ahead now on Tuesday night, which we've got to turn our focus to.
And it's playing with the same energy, isn't it? The pressing and that side of things is that's the tough part, I guess. But well, something you enjoy.
Look, it's not a massive squad. It's what we got 18, 19 bodies, and we call upon 1 or 2 of the young kids. So look, it's again, I'll have to assess them. It's very difficult to probably, without, again, as I go back to the pre-season, without having a pre-season, it's very difficult to ask and demand that type of intensity, that type of levels every game, particularly in this division, because it goes Saturday, Tuesday with the travel and that. So we'll see what they're like on Sunday, Monday. We'll assess them, we'll have a look at them, and we'll have a roll call. We'll try and get as much fresh legs into the team as we possibly can on Tuesday. But yeah, it's going to be difficult for them to go pressing, go chasing, and play with the same intense levels that they've played with today.
Yeah. Getting higher at the pitch as well. It seems like Aaron Lewis was basically a left winger at time. That sort of shows the progression as well.
It's like I say. I think I said from the first day I met you. I think it was crawl, walk, and then run. So we're still in the infancy stages. We're still obviously trying to gather up some points and obviously trying to get to a position in the league that we can maybe build from. So look, there is a degree of pressure on the boys as well, I would have thought, and there's a lot of nervous people around the football club when I come in. Hopefully that's alleviated a little bit of nervousness and a little bit of pressure, but these boys have been tremendous, and I'd absolutely love to add to that squad and have a pre-season with them, and maybe get ourselves on a little bit of a journey and bring some good times back to this football club.
Just find has the old scanner come back, or are you still waiting to see how his shoulder goes?
No, Oz will go for a second scan. Oz will go for a second scan on Monday. We'll have a clearer indication on that. He won't be available for Tuesday, but we're hoping it's not too bad. But look, in good old Newport County fashion, good old Newport County tradition, we never get good news. We never get decisions. We never get the bounce of the ball. We never get the rub of the green. We have to work for everything we get. So I just hope it's not too bad.
Save it for next season. That's what we want this. Cheers.
You said about Bradford's fantastic defensive record, 5 clean sheets and 6 before today. The amount of chances you created must have been really pleasing, considering obviously their defensive.
Yeah. I think I mentioned it to the lads earlier. We've gone the last 6 games. We've gone 1-on-1 with goalkeepers. So I think it's irregular that were creating chances and goal scoring opportunities. And yes, we may not be taking them, but I'd be very, very frustrated and annoyed if we weren't creating and we weren't making those opportunities and those chances. And as we mentioned earlier on, to push a top team like that and a real solid team like that, who possibly could go up, who possibly could be playing in League One, to push a team that far and that close and that hard, you seen they were hanging on at the end. They just wanted the final whistle. There was only one team in the second half going to win that game and looking to win it. So from that point of view, I'm really, really pleased. But yeah, look, we've got loads of work to do. We've got a lot of progress to make. We have made some progress, and the performances have been strong. The performances have been good. So we just need to bolt them 3 points on instead of 1 point. We just need to bolt them 3 points on. So I guess my challenge will be turning those draws into wins in the future.
Is Mickey WQ claiming that goal in the dressing room, or who had that goal, do you think?
I would give it to Mickey, yeah. I think the quality of the ball in, it was very, very difficult to defend. We did work on those deliveries. You've probably seen Adam Lewis's delivery up at Rochdale as well. So we work on them type of deliveries. We work on putting the ball in and trying to score at the far post and hoping somebody gets ahead on it. And then obviously Mickey put in a brilliant cross late on. There was 89, 90 minutes for Will Evans. Will Evans had a brilliant chance to score a header late on. Or was that Cam put it in. Mickey put Cam Norman had a great chance from the header from the corner, and then Will Evans had another header as well. So look, it's I'm probably a bit frustrated, to be honest. I am. I think we should have won the game, really, to be honest.
Well, talking about Mickey, turns 33 tomorrow. I think the phrase is he's aging like a fine wine.
I don't know anything about wine. I don't drink wine, but look, Mickey looks after himself. He's a great pro, and he does brilliantly. And Mickey's challenge is to maybe play as long as I played. So if he can do that, that'd be brilliant.
And a final win for me. It looked like in the warm-up the players swapped ends, and Newport County were on the left from where the dugouts are. Can you talk us about that change? Or
when you say it looked like, did it or did it not?
It did.
Okay, so let's talk factual. Yeah, it did. We changed ends. We just thought we'd have a little change up. We just thought we'd get nearer to our fans. We warm up down this end, and there's a part of the ground where they have the away fans. So we felt we wanted to be closer to our fans. We felt we wanted to create that little bit of a bond, and our fans could give it. It's much better when our fans are giving us stick than the away fans. So yeah, we just thought it was something we discussed, something we looked at, and we just felt we wanted to get closer to our fans and try and soak in some of our own atmosphere rather than being down near the away fans.
Cheers, Graham.